Hey, what's going on, guys? What's going on, YouTubers? Look, I'm going to talk to you guys today about the nurses' strike that's going on in South Africa, and there are a lot of evil things about this strike, okay? South Africa has a public healthcare system, and the nurses are demanding a 10% wage increase. Okay, I understand that demand. I'm not saying that. But not all nurses are agreeing with the strike, and they're wanting to break the strike. But because some of them have done that, uh, there have been the nurses that are striking are beating them up or threatening to beat them up. There have been several emergency room nurses that don't believe they should strike because patients need them. And these emergency room nurses are scared to go back to work, scared to cross the picket line because they fear for their lives. And several of them have told the South African police services that and South African politicians. There's also been footage on camera where nurses were blocking an ambulance with a dying child in it. Now, after a few minutes after negotiations, they let the ambulance through to get the ambulance to the emergency room. But the nurses say they're going to continue the strike and continue the protest. And this is just okay, it's one thing to strike and demand a pay increase. Now, the South African Constitution guaranteed South Africans a right to health care, a right to basic health services. Now, I'm not saying the nurses are paid what they should or they're overworked. They probably have a legitimate concern in wanting a 10% pay increase. But at the same time, when patients are dying because there's not enough nurses because they're on strike, that's a problem. Number two, not all nurses agree with the strike and think they need to be there to serve the patients. Well, when you're threatening those nurses for breaking the strike and threatening to beat them up, threatening their families, that is problematic, and that's evil, and that's wrong. And there have been South African hospital patients that have been sent home because there's not enough nurses to tend to them, and some of them have debilitating illnesses that need tending to. And this nurses strike, and then beating up the nurses that aren't striking or threatening to beat them up, blocking ambulances from going to the ER when they have a sick or dying patient. That is wrong, and that's evil behavior, and it's got to stop. So anyways, hope everybody's doing well. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.